All right, welcome to the ultimate high stakes review session where we are going to transform ratio and proportion into your absolute biggest competitive advantage. Seriously, if you've been struggling with your quantitative aptitude prep, this explanator right here is your new playbook. I'm stepping in as your coach today, and we're going to tear down the complexities of this whole topic and rebuild it into a streamlined, high-speed, tactical weapon. So listen up, team. There's a saying. Ratio and proportion is the grammar of mathematics. And it is so true. We aren't just looking at basic numbers today. We are learning the underlying language of the entire exam. Think about it. If you don't understand grammar, you literally can't write a coherent sentence, right? In that exact same way, if you don't fully grasp ratios, you just cannot fluently solve higher-level quant problems. It really is that simple. Okay, we are short on time and the stakes are high, so here's our playbook for today's intense coaching session. 1. The hidden quant engine. 2. Your exam cheat sheet. 3. Cat-level tactical strategies. 4. Rapid-fire practice drills. 5. Avoiding common test traps. And finally, 6. Your 7-day final game plan. Let's jump right into Section 1, the hidden quant engine. You know, a lot of candidates treat these math topics as totally separate chapters to memorize. And honestly, that is a massive strategic error. Once you master the core foundation of ratios, literally half of your exam, from profit margins to complex time-speed distance calculations to intricate data interpretation, it all just becomes completely intuitive. It's all the exact same underlying mechanics, just wearing different disguises. Master the ratio and you master the exam. Moving right along to Section 2, your exam cheat sheet. We need to rapidly equip you with your ultimate arsenal. These are the formulas you absolutely must have memorized before you even sit down in that testing chair. Lock these 5 must-haves into your brain right now. They are the defensive blocks of your tactical edge. You've got your basic definition, the totally game-changing K method, the componendo and dividendo rule for complex fractions, the combining ratios formula, and the fundamental partnership equation. Honestly, you should be able to write these down from memory the exact second your exam clock starts. Next up, you need to add these 3 mental shortcuts to your cheat sheet: duplicate and subduplicate ratios. Those sound super complicated, right? But it's really just fancy test maker talk for squaring and square rooting. And that third one, alligation, oh man, that is your magic bullet for mixture problems. These 3 shortcuts alone are going to shave precious minutes off your execution time on test day. All right, Section 3, cat-level tactical strategies. We're transitioning from theory to execution now. Anyone can learn a formula, but true competitors know how to deploy them under pressure. Here is your secret weapon, and I really want you to burn this number into your memory: 80%. The K method alone is going to solve 80% of the ratio problems thrown at you. Seriously, if you only take one tactical maneuver away from this entire explainer, let it be this one. So how does this method actually operate? By attaching that constant, that K, to your ratio terms, you instantly turn abstract, messy fractions into very simple, concrete linear equations. You just solve for K and then plug it back in to find your exact values. It completely bypasses the mental gymnastics of fractions, which allows you to rapidly find actual values without breaking a sweat. And this brilliantly illustrates how we handle those notorious mixture problems. Let's say the test asks you to mix a 20% solution with a 50% solution to get a 30% solution. Do not take the long algebraic way. Use the alligation rule. You just set up the differences and cross-subtract the percentages. It literally transforms a 3-minute algebra headache into a 10-second visual arithmetic step. It's a real game changer. Section 4, rapid-fire practice drills. Time to hit the field. I'll throw the pitch and you think about how to use your new shortcuts to absolutely crush it. Here's drill number 1. If A to B is 3 to 4, and B to C is 5 to 6, what is A to C? Imagine you've got 30 seconds on the clock for this combination ratio in a real exam. What is your tactical move here? Boom! You use the combining ratio shortcut right from your cheat sheet. You don't need to find common denominators or stress out. You just multiply straight across. 3 times 5 is 15. 4 times 6 is 24. Simplify that down and you get 5 to 8 in seconds instead of fumbling around with fractions. That's exactly how we execute. Okay, next pitch. This one is a mixture problem. You have a 30% solution and a 60% solution, and you need to hit exactly 40%. Again, whatever you do, do not write out massive multivariable equations. What does the playbook say? Yep, you deploy the alligation rule immediately. Just instantly cross-subtract the differences. 40 minus 30 is 10. 60 minus 40 is 20. You can visually see it's a 20 to 10 ratio, which of course simplifies to 2 to 1. Done. You just solved a high-level mixture problem in less time than it takes most candidates to even read the question. Let's move on to Section 5, Avoiding Common Test Traps. Now we need to talk about our defensive game. Even elite players make unforced errors, so let's break down the traps test writers specifically lay out for you. First major bear trap: never ever fall for adding ratios directly. 2 to 3 and 4 to 5 does not equal 6 to 8. That is a trap designed purely for amateurs. To get the correct synthesis, you must always find the lowest common multiple of the common term to align them accurately before combining. Protect your score by double-checking this every single time. And here's the second massive trap. In partnership questions, completely ignoring the time invested is a total rookie mistake. The exam will definitely bait you with huge capital numbers just to distract you from the duration. Don't take the bait. Your profit ratio must always equal capital multiplied by time. If you forget time, you lose the points. Finally, Section 6, the 7-day final game plan. Practice makes permanent, so I'm not just leaving you with theories today. I'm sending you onto the field with a concrete 7-day preparation timeline to achieve total mastery before test day. Follow this literal roadmap to victory. Day 1 is purely about locking in the memorization of your cheat sheet. Days 2 and 3, you drill the K method until it's pure muscle memory. Days 4 and 5, you tackle allegations and partnerships. And by days 6 and 7, you are running full mock exams, aiming for that elite 30-second rapid-fire execution per problem. As we wrap up this coaching session, keep these foundational rules at the very front of your mind. Remember, you aren't just trying to blindly solve individual problems this week. Your ultimate goal is to shift your entire perspective and start thinking entirely in ratios. Whenever you look at any quant problem from now on, search for the underlying proportion. So, you have the locker room playbook, you've seen the traps, and you possess the mental shortcuts to slash your solving time right in half. You've got the tools and the tactical edge. So get out there, run those drills we talked about, stick to the 7-day plan, and completely dominate your exam. But ask yourself this: now that you've mastered the underlying grammar of math, what happens when the exam throws irregular verbs at you in advanced geometry and probability? Are you truly ready to apply this new engine to the rest of the syllabus?